Hi, everybody. Welcome to A Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B. I'm glad you're back to join us for another week on your favorite podcast platform. All this week, we're going to be talking about That's Not the Way It Went. Today is Monday, blech, but let's get through it. Monday. Today's topic is going to be just add alcohol. You know, those times when you're drinking and you plan something or you say something and it just didn't go the way that you thought that it should.
I can recall several shows with you where you were sober and it did not go the way we thought it should. So if alcohol is involved, this will be interesting.
Yep. Well, my alcohol story is not that funny, but it didn't go the way I planned. You know, every year we have the girls' annual dinner party.
Jeez, I never heard it before.
Yeah. So we have an annual girls' dinner party, and for those of you that don't know, these are themed dinner parties. So, like last year was 80s theme, I think that's what we had. Yeah. And so I was taking a trip to the beer/liquor store, trying to get all my, alcohol for the drinks. Because, you have to have a couple of drinks to go along with the whole theme party. So trying to get drinks from the 80s.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yes.
Don't want to be barbaric. Got to have something that fits the
theme. So I thought, oh my gosh, I'm at the store here and I see, what do I see? Oh, I see. Remember that drink, Zima?
Yes.
I'm like, Zima, that was in the 80s. I remember that. Yeah. So let's get some. Oh, look it's really cheap and it's on sale. And I bet everybody will like this. It'll be just so fun and fantastic because, most of us grew up and graduated in the 80s and blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, fantastic, fabulous. So I'm all excited. I get it home along with all the other drink mixes for my other drinks. And I'm thinking, oh, the Zima is going to be a really big hit. I know it is. Because I'm planning on it, because it's the whole 80s theme.
Right.
Yeah.
How could it go possibly wrong?
Oh, it did.
See, for us, after we had our first Zima, we realized it was a bottle of water and them laughing going, gotcha. Gotcha, didn't we? You thought that was alcohol in there, right? Ah, gotcha. It's just a bottle of water. It says Zima on it.
So I bring this out to the girls and I'm like, look, girls, Zima, remember this? The drink from the 80s and blah, blah, blah. And everybody's like, oh, yeah. And there's conversation going on, taking place about the Zima. We all crack open the bottle and we all start drinking it. And we all ended up having this look on her face like, ew, what the hell is this?
Oh, my God. It's actually from the 80s. They couldn't sell it back then, and someone found the warehouse, dug it up, and they sold it to us.
So for the rest of the night, nobody touched the Zima.
How much do you still have?
And a year later, I think I have, well, they came in packages of 6, so I think I still have at least 12 left.
And you started out with 13, right?
Yeah. And they're sitting downstairs collecting dust as we speak.
Yep. Gotta find yourself a pond.
And that's not the way that I thought it was going to go.
Oh, I'll bet not.
No. And on that note, let's go grab a drink. Back in a moment. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Quickie with Miss B. I'm Miss B. All this week, we're talking about That's Not the Way It Went. Today is Monday, and if you missed the first half of the episode, which was kind of short, please go back and check that out.
Short? What do you mean short?
Well, yeah, there's that.
Still sitting there pouting about the Zima, and she's like, that's it, I'm done. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
And that was it, too. I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's still downstairs collecting dust.
Stupid Zima.
Yeah.
Wouldn't buy it then. Yeah. And then I ended up buying it now. You just think about it. It took 40 years. It took 40 years for you to forget that it had no taste.
Yeah, pretty much.
If we can just get everybody to buy it once every 40 years, this warehouse will finally be empty.
Does alcohol go bad?
I don't believe so. It evaporates though, unless you got Billy beer. No, Billy beer, yes, it goes bad. That's just it's skunky when they first bought it, and 50 years later, it's worse.
Yeah, I don't think I can pawn that off on anybody, those last bottles.
Nah. Well,
Not going to happen.
You dump them all into one container, all right? And then you add a fruit juice to it and some more rum. And they'll be like, oh, this is yummy. What is it? Fixed Zima?
Well, somebody told me to put Jolly Rancher candies in the bottle to drink. You know, the flavored Jolly Ranchers?
Yeah, well.
But, yeah.
Yeah, that was just as stupid as buying the Zima.
Well,
if you buy a drink you gotta fix, forget it. It's like, I bought the Zima. Okay, here's how you fix it. Wait a minute, fix it? I mean, it's like buying a car with no tires on it. Well, I got a good deal on it. No, now I gotta go fix it. So, well, how are you gonna get it to the tire shop? It's got no tires. You can't drive it. Didn't think about that. Yeah, it's on blocks. You can't just drag it somewhere.
Well, you know, lesson learned.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I have had several alcoholic encounters, I like to call them, of the third kind. So, yeah. Let's see. I had, I'm trying to think, do I want to do a girl one? Do I want to do a stupid John moment? Did I ever tell you about the gal who took me home to fool her friends?
No.
we had a lot of alcohol that night. I mean, we had a lot of alcohol, Christine.
Yeah.
And I met up with this rather, we'll say, overly attractive young lady.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of these, why is she talking to me? You just want to walk up to people and go, hey, what? Hey, why is she talking to me? And then she just walked up and said, you're coming with me. And I'm like, yes, please. And off we went, and her friends were driving in other cars, and we went to another place, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. I just got up this morning and didn't know this was going to happen. And it's happening, you know? And we go to another place, and now there's more alcohol flowing. I'm like, yeah, who's the man? I'm the man. Who's the man? I am the man. And we went off to her friend's place for I don't know, maybe an hour or so. And she's getting a little hot and bothered there. And there's a little making out going on. There's people all over making out. And I'm like, wow. This is what beautiful people do. I'm in a room with the beautiful people. The beautiful person grabbed my hand and said, you're coming with me. And I'm like, so am I a beautiful person now? And then she's like, let's go. We're going back to my place. I'm like, I'm going to see the beautiful person. We got in. As soon as she closed the door, it was like her head just did a 360. She drops the keys and goes, don't get any stupid ideas because this is not what you think it is. And I'm like, wait. Oh, don't hurt me. I'm thinking, hope she doesn't hurt me. No, that's not what she meant. But she literally goes, you're on the couch. You're not even coming in here. Don't think about it. This was just because my friend said, you got to take somebody to it. So I did. And I'm looking going, so I'm not one of the beautiful people? I don't get to be with one of the beautiful people? The beautiful people hate me? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. She locked her door. So I literally went, well, then I'm going to leave. And that did not go the way I planned it. That was not. See, at first there wasn't a plan, but trust me, when she grabbed my hand and said, you're coming with me, plans began to formulate. And throughout the night, more plans got behind those plans. Pretty soon, all I had was plans. I had plans for the plans in case the plan backfired. I had plans for the plan that was for the plan in case it backfired, just to make sure even the backfire was going to be good. Everything crushed down by my feet. I was not one of the beautiful people. And that's all I want to say about that.
And on that note, we have to go. So John can go to therapy and get through this.
Always.
Because it wasn't planned.
Always I'm in therapy as a result of this show. Every time. Just because I'm not one of the beautiful